do people actually care about canceling people? Do people actually care about racism, homophobia, etc., etc.? Do people actually care about that? Now, my answer is absolutely not. People do not care about canceling people. When is the last time you actually see someone actually get disappear from the face of the earth because they did something genuinely so fucked up, okay? Hello guys, welcome to the ALLO podcast where we talk about things that absolutely do not matter. In this episode, we're going to talk about things that absolutely matter. My name is Amani and I'm your host. This is the 8th episode of the ALLO podcast. Welcome everyone. We're going to talk about cancel culture, and it depends on who you are. Cancel culture may or may not be real to you because we see it every single day, okay? One day someone ends up being a predator, and then someone ends up saying the N-word, and then someone ends up saying the F-slur. Everything is going on every single day, and it's like no one can catch a break. But do these people actually get canceled though? Do you guys that are so determined in canceling this person actually care about canceling this person for the reason that they are canceled for? Recently, there's a user called Issei. I don't remember. I'm not gonna look through my iPad because if I go through TikTok while I'm recording with my microphone, it's not gonna record anymore. So I'm just gonna, you probably know who she is. So her name is Isa, alright? She's like, I don't know, get ready with me while she's that kind of person, and she always like tells like, oh, this is why I'm so angry to go to class today, that's why da, 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 da. That's actually her most recent post. So that's the kind of post that she be posting, right? She's like your average influencer. She's pretty, she's beautiful, she's a beautiful white woman, and you know, that's what she usually posts, okay? And I guess she has that really like nice persona, I guess, which is why lots of people like to watch her, like to look at her content, and etc., etc. And recently, I don't know, someone surfaced a video of her repeatedly saying the N-word multiple times, and you know, obviously that lands her in hot water. And to add fuel to the fire, there's another video of her being incredibly rude to this lady who's obviously her first language isn't English. Okay, I think it's her nail tech or something. I'm not sure. But one thing's for sure, things are not looking so good with this girl. So obviously people came to the conclusion, okay, let's talk about it, right? Let's let her know we do not like her behavior. Let's let her know that she should not be saying that. She should not be doing that. Let's take her down, I guess. And I'm not saying, okay, I guess by the tone of my voice, I'm saying like, yeah, you shouldn't be taking down this woman, okay? Yeah, blah, 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 blah. You shouldn't put her accountable. I am not saying that at all. I'm just saying that I feel like people take her down for the wrong reasons. Obviously, she said the N-word. That's like the main issue, the main topic of Issa's case right now. She said the N-word, she was racist, and she talked terribly to her poor nail tech, who first language is obviously not English. And I guess that's the main issue. That's what people are talking about right now. But let's talk about the people that are waiting for her to fuck up. Now, this has been a phenomenon that has been going on for a long ass time, okay? As soon as someone gets canceled, someone is going to comment, I knew something was off about her. Her vibes just weren't it. What do you mean? What do you mean that her vibes weren't it? Why can't you just admit that someone just so happens to not be, you know, the way they portray themselves as? Why can't you just admit that this person who just has the image of a good person happens to not be such a good person? Why do you have to go out and say that Well, I always knew that she was a shitty person. Her vibes weren't it. Y'all just weren't listening. That reminds me of someone that has been waiting for this person's downfall for the longest time. Now, this Issa girl is, might I say, was not a good word. May I say, absolutely gorgeous. Drop that gorgeous girl. Okay, I think she's like 15. I think I saw someone someone saying in the comment section that she's like 15, 14. I'm not sure, but one thing's for sure: this girl is effing gorgos. She's gorgeous. She's gorge. Okay, she is obviously very conventionally attractive, and I'm not saying that's the case, but those people that are waiting for her downfall, I think that is the reason. She's beautiful and they're not, and they feel like, okay, the only way I can fill the void and feel less guilty for not being as pretty as her is that now she's saying the N-word, so now I can say, oh, her vibes are off the whole time. Her vibes are off as in she's pretty and you're not happy about that, okay? This is not by all means me saying don't cancel her for... I'm sorry, my nose is like really itching right now. This is by all means not me saying like do not cancel this girl for saying the N-word. Like, absolutely not. If canceling even works, yes, 100% you should. At least like let her know what she did was like wrong and stuff, right? I just don't like the fact that people are going out their way and saying that I never liked her the whole time. I had never had a good vibe from her. Like, no one can actually be that nice. I know the world is fucked up, but yeah, there are good people. And, you know, this person, they portray themselves as a good person. And, like, you know, those people who are commenting, like, her vibes are off. Like, babe, your vibes are off. Your vibes are off. You were jealous of her and you were waiting for her to fuck up. So now you're happy. This is obviously very bad, okay? She did something that is very terrible. Putting her taking accountability is of course very important, but we have people like this, okay? People like, I don't know. Like, by the way, most of these people are saying, I had a bad vibe about her, are white. Okay, most of these people are white, okay? And she said the N-word. Like, black people, like, the black community is, like, very silent about it. Sorry, I did crack. The black community, they only talked about her saying the N-word. Never once, like, I've seen, like, a black person actually talking about how they never had a good vibe from her. That statement, I always had a bad vibe from her, is 100% a red flag, okay? That is just a statement of jealousy, and this is especially bad because in this particular situation, Issa is saying the N-word, okay? Which is bad, and they're using racism, okay? Racism that Issa did as a shield to just hate on the bitch. To just hate on Issa. Because according to them, they always had a bad vibe about, a bad feeling about her. Y'all never cared about racism. Y'all never cared about the black community. Y'all just like seeing pretty people be taken down. And it's so obvious. It's so obvious. Like, it makes me feel like, wow. That is actually crazy. Like, y'all are that mad. Like, the thing is, I'm not saying, first of all, the whole time, I feel like I'm wording it wrongly and I'm gonna get myself in some hot water myself. But the issue right now is, like, not, like, she is saying the N-word. That is the big issue. It's just that the people that are using the fact that she said the N-word, so they can, like, feel content in themselves. Because someone that is prettier than her, prettier than that person, is being taken down. They don't care about the black community. They don't care about racism. They're just happy that they fucked up. That is what I'm trying to say. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I worded it wrong, or it just sounds like I'm saying, like, don't cancel Issa, she did nothing wrong. I do not know this woman at all. I have no idea who this woman is at all. I'm just saying that most of these people are just happy that Issa is taken down. Like, they don't care that she said the N-word. They just, like, took the opportunity that she said it, and automatically she's like, I never had a good feeling about them anyway. So that's that. This situation has been going on for like a long time, like this kind of situation where people use racism as a shield to hate on someone. Let's take Giselle from Espa, for example, okay? Giselle, she said the N-word. Pretty messed up, okay? Years go on. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but this is just my observation. People, mainly white people, has been bringing up her saying the N-word multiple times. I feel like y'all never like Giselle in the first place. You guys never liked Giselle in the first place. Y'all waited for her to mess up, and then every time y'all, you know, like, got into a fight with, like, any Giselle stan, automatically you bring up her saying the N-word. You guys do not like her in the first place. Let's just be real here. You guys never liked her. Never liked her because she's pretty and successful. And that's something you need to come in terms with. Which is terrible because you're using racism as a shield to shit on someone. Let's talk about N Mills as well. N Mills is a popular TikToker. Someone made like a fake Instagram account, like, I don't know, like a fake account trying to make him say the N-word. I don't know. So it's like fake text messages, videos thingy that looks like he's saying the N-word. Turns out he's not. And everybody was so quick to say, N Mills, I already had a bad feeling about that dude. I already had a terrible feeling about that dude. I knew twinks cannot be trusted. Hello, guys. Turns out he didn't even say it. It was edited. And everybody that said that is silent. And let's talk about bullying situations. Like in K-pop, bullying accusations is a lot, like, happens like the majority of the time. Bullying accusations is so common. Let's talk about Kim Garam, or whatever her name is. She was like the main bitch in Los Seraphim, okay? Got kicked out because of false allegations about her. Everybody was so up in their ass saying that she is a bully. She is a bully. I never had a good vibe about her. I don't like her. I never liked her. Turns out she didn't even do it. The bullies themselves admitted that they made everything up. And y'all blindly believed it because y'all don't like pretty people being successful. Like, y'all don't like pretty people. And that is so obvious to the naked eye, at least to me. And even though Issa's situation, that person actually said the N-word, you can differentiate between the commenters that actually care about her saying a slur, or the commenters are just happy that she's taken down now. It is bad because your morals are not in the right place. You are not doing this because she said the N-word. You are not trying to cancel her because she's not saying the N-word. You are trying to cancel her because you don't like her in the first place. And it's right in your face. Like, I see right through you. It's sad, actually. It's sad that someone, okay, is so miserable, so fucking insecure, that they took such a terrible situation like racism as a shield to shit on someone. They don't care, okay? These white people do not care that Issa said the N-word. Let me just say that for you. They do not give two shits. They just don't like that Issa is pretty and successful. So they just say like, oh, I care about you, so I'm gonna shit on Issa because she said the N-word, okay? Black community, don't be blinded by these people. Okay, if someone comments down below and says, I never had a good vibe about her, I knew she was off, do not trust them, okay? They are not to be trusted. These people are not to be trusted. You can comment down below and be honest, like, I never liked them anyway. I mean, or I never knew who they were anyway. But do not dare say, oh, her vibes are off. Babe, you never liked them. You never liked them in the first place. You were waiting for their downfall. You were waiting them to fuck up somehow. Unless, I'm just already, running away from the plot point. I'm talking about how cancel culture isn't real. Anyways, now that I got to that situation, why is cancel culture not real? We see people getting canceled every single day, and Issa is one of them. She hasn't even released an apology, which is really odd, because this thing is days, years old, and I feel like, okay, because the apology is taking so long, this is my theory, she's trying to not give out an apology and just post normal content and wait for people to forget about it. That's just my theory. Okay? Pretty fucked up, I know. It's just these kind of situations, talk about Issa, okay? Let's not talk about the people that are so up in their ass, talking about how much they hate her, how much they never had a good feeling about her. Let's talk about Issa for a second. Issa, for one, she has not talked about this situation. At all. She has not talked about this situation. And, we've seen influencers, okay, staying quiet about, them saying the N-word, them being being proven to be a child molester. I'm laughing because it's ridiculous, by the way. This is one of the biggest tactics in canceling people. Whenever they got caught doing something stupid, they would be silent for a long while, and then they just upload their regular content expecting everyone to forget. In the K-pop industry, you know what people do when they get exposed for doing something pretty fucked up? For males, they go to the military. Because military takes 2 years, 3 years, I don't know. And then they come back and everything's settled already. So, in my opinion, that's personally what I think she's gonna do. Or she's gonna pull out an apology and saying, oh, I'm sorry. That was months ago, and I didn't know, guys. Issa, that was very fluent of your N-word language skills. I don't know. It just comes out of her mouth like butter. Not gonna lie. I'm not saying you shouldn't hold her accountable. I'm not saying you shouldn't get mad at her for saying the N-word. Obviously, you should. You should. It is 100% recommended, or 100% you have to do it. The problem right now is, if you've waited for her to fuck up one way or another, you're a shitty person and you are very insecure. You are insecure and you have something wrong with you. We've seen people getting canceled every single day. It's almost weird if 1 month one person is not canceled. If there's a day where 1 month and not even a single person was canceled, I will be weirded out. Oh my god, the apocalypse. I will be so weirded out. People are being canceled so many times, it's honestly mind-blowing to me. But let's think about it for a second. Are any of these people actually canceled? Have any of them actually been canceled? Let's talk about it, because let's talk about the people that y'all tried to cancel, okay? One of the main people, what about James Charles, okay? James Charles, he was canceled multiple times on multiple occasions. He is still thriving despite losing millions of subscribers, whether the allegations are real or not. he's still thriving. He's still out there. He just released his new palette painted. Like, it's like almost like everybody forgot about it. All it takes is time for these influencers to get back on their feet and watch y'all as you guys realize that we did all of that for absolutely nothing. We canceled him. We did all of these hate train towards this person, trying to get him canceled for, of course, being a child molester, being this, being that, for nothing. No one, I cannot even think someone at the top of my head that has actually been canceled. Like, absolutely canceled. And it's your own fault, to be honest. Your own fault. You guys never stick up to your own words. Because, okay, Michaela, like a beauty influencer on TikTok. Guess what? One day, she decides to promote a mascara, but at the same time, she wore falsies, trying to make an illusion that the mascara make her eyelashes longer, but in reality, she wore false eyelashes. So it will, like, to the naked eye, for people that aren't sharp, they wouldn't see that she's actually wearing false eyelashes. They would see, like, oh my god, this mascara actually make her eyelashes so long. People notice that and decide to cancel her. And I could go on a long rant how stupid this decision to cancel her was. Like, I feel like y'all put more effort to canceling this poor woman for just, like, I don't know, doing a dumb ad campaign for some stupid mascara and decides to wear, like, false lashes. Like, obviously it's bad to fake a product, like fake your review, especially as an influencer that's supposed to influence other people to buy something. You're supposed to give an honest and raw review. But the length people go to cancel Michaela because she wore false eyelashes is absolutely insane. Okay? Absolutely fucking insane. And because she wore the false eyelashes, guess who came back from the dead after being canceled years ago? Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star is a beauty influencer from YouTube that is like the level of James Charles. Patrick Star, I don't know, that's their name. Patrick Star, James Charles, all these other beauty influencers on YouTube that was at the top back in the day. He was canceled because he was incredibly racist. Racist towards black people, okay? So he was down the drain. And all of a sudden, when Michaela decides to wear falsies, he thought, I'm gonna take matters into my own hands. And he woke up from the dead and is now on TikTok giving an honest review of the lashes that Michaela decides to wear falsies on. Guess what? Guess fucking what? Everybody ate it up. Everybody ate it the fuck up. They didn't question it. They didn't even like had a second thought. They're like, yes, Jeffree Star. Yes, do it again, Jeffree Star. Do it again, but in the splits, Jeffree Star. All of that because some silly influencer decides to use falsies on her mascara review. So let's use our head, okay? Think logically. Which is worse? Someone being degradingly racist? Or a person just suddenly wearing like falsies on a mascara review? Which one is worse? Jeffree Star or Michaela? Jeffree Star or Michaela? For people on TikTok, it's Michaela. What Michaela did was absolutely terrifying. It was terrible. Oh my god. How could someone ever do something so heinous? Wearing falsies? In a mascara review? How could someone do that? Oh, thank God, our great uncle Jeffree Star has come to save the day, because what could we do without him? He is here thriving after y'all decides to take him down because he was incredibly racist. You guys decided to take him down, okay? Gladly accepting him back because someone decides to do a fake mascara review. And y'all are up in your ass saying that cancel culture works. It does not. You guys are the same people that canceled Jeffree Star, are the same exact people that brought him back. You're telling me a poor girl using fake lashes during a mascara review is worse than a very, very racist person? The logic isn't logicking. And you guys are so up in your arms trying to cancel someone. Let's be fucking real. It does not work. It does not work. Cancel culture is not real. It doesn't work. Shane Dawson is thriving. Okay? If I'm not mistaken, he's still posting. I think he has a child now. Guess what? Who else is like you guys tried to cancel because they did something fucked up? Like there's a lot. I can name more people that you guys canceled but is still alive, thriving till this day, than people that are actually canceled, that are actually blacklisted, that I have never seen in my whole entire life. Some of these people did fucked up stuff. You guys gladly accepted them back. And you guys are up in your ass saying like, oh, we're gonna cancel this person. Cancel this person. They should never see the light of day again because they're a terrible person. You guys do not care. You guys are just happy to see someone be taken down. You guys don't care about racism. You guys don't care about homophobia. You guys do not care about Islamophobia. You guys don't give two shits. Because why? You guys only care that someone is taken down. You like to see someone get dragged. You like to see someone get death threats. You like to see that. You enjoy someone's despair. You enjoy looking at someone being sad and crying on YouTube, making an apology video. You enjoy doing that. You don't care about someone saying the N-word, someone hate criming someone else, someone molesting children. Since when do you care about that? You just like that someone is canceled, okay? And years are gonna come by and you guys gonna gladly accept them back. Shane Dawson has an amazing fan base that are waiting for him every single day. Despite of the terrible shit, the most controversial, shitty things that he did back then. That's why it doesn't work, so might as well stop now. Okay? I love the word taking accountability. Okay? Because canceling does not work. Canceling isn't real. It never does. It never fucking works. As shitty as someone is, the same person that you are begging to be taken down, years from now on, you're gonna be accepting them in your home, in your hearts. Like whatever happened back then never... I was so angry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mike. You guys are gonna accept them like it never happened. Like they never did that shitty stuff in the first place. So why cancel someone? You made them go on this 2-year hiatus. For what? For what? They come back making money, becoming billionaires. Like nothing fucking happened. You accepted them. Like Jeffree Star. Well, what he said was fucking heinous. But you still accepted him. Because someone decides to wear fake lashes in a mascara review. You guys never cared. You guys never ever cared. And that's the reality of it. And I think you should just like accept it. That's why, okay, when it comes to child molesters, call the fucking CPS. When it comes to racism, hold them accountable. Tell them that it's wrong. Doing all that thing, it doesn't work. Canceling does not work. Canceling isn't real. None of the bitches you canceled are actually miserable. All of them are living in mansions, are coming back, and the same people that are canceling them are accepting them back years later. So holding people accountable are always the best way you can handle a situation. Because telling someone, hating on someone, like a whole group of people ganging up on someone, never works. Canceling never works. It will never work. It will never work. Because that's what you people are. You people are stuck-up people that enjoy bringing other people down. You are waiting for this person to fuck up so you can say that you never liked them in the first place. And then years come by, you're gonna say, oh wow, thank you, our Lord and Savior, Jeffree Star. Come save us from this monster, Michaela, eyelash monster, ew, boo, boo. Anyways, thank you for watching today's podcast episode. Goodbye. Whoa. Before you go. Some of you guys are not subscribed. So my fucking nail is one of my nails is gone. That's nice. Anyways, some of you guys that are listening on YouTube are not subscribed. For those who are listening from Spotify are not following me. I wonder why, okay? So many people listen to my podcast, but none of them are subscribing or following. Do that for me, please. Tomorrow is my birthday. That may or may not be a lie. Goodbye.